Hi everyone, welcome in. Like the stream, donations are open. There are no free readings. Hey Jess, how are you? You are? I had breakfast, um, so I'm not hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner today. I was reading this text. Hi everyone, welcome in. Who liked the stream? Donations are open, guys. Please do not wait for the last minute to send donations. People be doing that. They just wait for the last minute. So if you guys are gonna donate, please do it early. Jess, you can pose your question. No, seriously, I feel like people be like sitting around just waiting because they'll like the stream and then they'll pop in like last minute, and it's like, just if you're gonna donate, just donate. I mean, what's the wait? What's the waiting? I don't I don't get that. All right, let's see. I'm reading for next week. So what can just expect next week? Reading for next week. All right, you got the Lovers, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Empress. Your week looks actually really good. I feel like overall the energy is going to be based around love, to be honest. Not because the Lovers card is here, but because you know the Lovers card could mean like even choices to be made. But for me, it does feel like it's going to be surrounded around love, and I feel like you're going to be feeling more like I want to say you may feel his energy like a lot next week. You're the one that's gonna, I feel, be seeing like a lot of little signs and symbols, and I wouldn't necessarily say symbols, but like specific things. For me, it almost feels like visuals, and I think you told me that you don't really visualize, but it may start showing up for you like a lot, because I'm getting expanding of knowledge, and like there's new stuff coming in that you don't normally get. There's new, like something is opening up for you, like your higher self is expanding, because you go from the Queen of Wands to the Empress. So I feel like your your higher self is, you're gonna be more tapped into your higher self. And I feel like very you're gonna be feeling really good, to be honest. I'm getting like very focused, very determined, kind of like, I want to say, let's say if your mental diet is at like, let's say 75%, your mental diet this week coming up is going to be at like 85, 95%. So like your mental diet is actually going to be like more like on a higher scale, and you're going to actually notice it. So like let's just say like for me this week, I have maybe 2 days where it was like a little up and down. I would say it was at like, I would probably say like 70%. But then the rest of the week, like the other days, I was, so what, we're the 6 days, so 4 days, it was like at like 90%, where it's like I almost started to look for negative thoughts because I didn't have any. So I feel like that's what it's gonna be more. That's why I say do the little check-ins, you know, a few times a day, or even if it's at the end of the day. Like, I literally do that at the end of the day because I noticed that I'm not really spiraling throughout the day. So at the end of the day, I could tell like where I was at or whatever. So that's what I'm getting, like, you're gonna be able to notice that you're more in like a positive mindset, and like more like, even like doing your affirmations, it doesn't feel like a task. Like, it almost feels like, all right, like, I'm gonna do it, but then I'm gonna, you know, enjoy myself too. Like, you're not just focusing on affirming. I was just telling, I forget who it was, that I was talking to. um Oh, my friend that's actually, she's into manifestation too. Not maybe all the way into law of assumption like we are, but she manifests, like, she does understand a lot of stuff. And she was saying how for her, acting as if is her key. Like, she's like, you know, she'll, even with like buy, I'm giving you an example, like when she was buying her home, like she said initially she wasn't, it was just they were getting prepared, but it wasn't like we were actively looking, and then a house just kind of landed on their lap. So that's what I get. Like, it's, for me, I feel like, you know, I always say that, I always tell you guys that, like, it's not meant for you guys to be affirming all day long, even though we're thinking thoughts, but you should be having, you shouldn't be using like affirmations to, um like, it's all right if they're in autoplay, but like, I feel like there is a certain burnout that happens when, and this is why people start to switch their affirmations and stuff like that, because they're like, I've done it all day long, or I've done it for this long, and I'm not seeing results. So it's like, but inner conversations to me is really like important to have in between, like switching it up. As long as you're staying in the energy, in that embodiment that you have what you're wanting, that's what matters. But you also need to affirm, of course. So I feel like if you are, and I don't know if you are, just, I'm just giving you an example, the type that just affirms all day, I feel like you're going to kind of switch the gear, but in a comfortable way. Because I feel like a lot of people, once you're like in the comfort zone of like what works for you, or like where you feel, I want to say more of a comfort zone, like you're keeping yourself in a comfort zone, it's hard to like get out of it. But I feel like you're gonna start to feel more comfortable with, like, let's say, and like I said, this is just an example, if you do affirm in your head all day, you're gonna be able to have like different dialogue rather than just affirming all day long. Yeah, because I see like evolving, and like with the Four Cups, I feel like you're feeling disconnected from your past self. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's is like your past self, and then this is you now, like who you're tapping more into. So like, you're gonna be disconnecting from your past self and like past habits. um Show me more, Spirit. Yeah, look, moving forward, like moving away from those, that disconnected energy. I feel like you're gonna notice things, or things are gonna come to you subconsciously, of things that maybe are not working for you, that maybe you think are working for you. So I'm seeing that too. In general, not just like with manifestation, but in general. Anything else for her for the week? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's gonna be a breakthrough when it comes to like your manifestations. There's gonna be a break. There's gonna be some clarity that comes in for you. There's like a sense of, again, like, I'm growing, and I'm like, all right, well, this, I know this for sure works, but I don't think this has been working for me. So maybe let me switch the gear. And I'm seeing success coming from that. Like, when you switch gears, you're gonna see a lot of success coming in, like, really fast. Like, you're gonna be, it almost feels like you're gonna be like, you know, was a pioneer, right? Like the starter of something, or founder, like, you know. And that's what I feel. I feel like you're changing something, but it feels, again, very normal to you, but it's gonna bring you success. So you're gonna have some type of breakthrough with something that you do, that you expand on. And again, remember, like, timing is fluid, so even if it's not this week coming up, it could be the next week, or later on. But that's what I'm seeing coming up, like you expanding. And when you do, you're gonna see success coming in, like new ideas coming in, like new, like ways of doing stuff, new ways of like reacting. So you're not necessarily spiraling as much as you would normally would. So even if like you're only spiraling like once a day, like you may find yourself where you're not spiraling at all. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like lately I've been like, that's why I say like I think it's important to check on yourselves. Like I know that when I was like in the group, you're welcome, Jess, thank you. When I was in the manifestation group, there was people who affirmed, like they were like, I can't sit for 30 minutes in the morning, or in the evening it was different. That's why I told y'all, like, try to do some focus affirming before y'all go to sleep, because that does impress the subconscious. It is facts, like it's even scientifically proven that focus affirming, where you're literally impressing the subconscious directly. You're bypassing the conscious mind, which that's what like robotic affirming does. You're with the robotic affirming, the active affirming, you're kind of still having to bypass the conscious mind. It's not that you can't manifest with them, because people have results, but you are taking more time. It does take more time. So I remember the one lady, she said that she would do like 5 minutes every hour, and that's how she kept herself. And she also said, because she did that, her mind, like, even though she only did it for 5 minutes, like her mind was like, her mental diet started to change. I always say that too. I feel like when you affirm and you're staying consistent with something, you're not spiraling as much. For me, I notice when I'm not on, like, my routine can change from day to day, because of my schedule. Like my clients, I do stuff for my parents and stuff like that. But when I literally don't remember if I affirmed or something like that, that makes me kind of a little bit like, I wouldn't want to say spiral, but it does drive me a little crazy, because I'm like, fuck, did I? And then I just learned to tell myself, no, I kept my mental diet straight, so I'm okay. Like I affirmed this morning, and I'm gonna affirm tonight. If I didn't get to affirm throughout the day, that happened to me the other day. When was it? Not when I went out on Sunday. It was a day this week where I was like, it was just so much to do that I was like, shit, I didn't affirm throughout, like in the middle. I always do my midday affirmation, but I was like, no, my mental diet was straight. I don't need to affirm, in the context of like, oh my God, I'm not doing enough. It was more so like, I'm so used to doing that. So I feel like, yeah, if you, whatever routine or whatever it is that you do, something's gonna change for you. Like you're gonna feel more at ease with like, possibly, if I don't, I didn't affirm the last hour, is all good. Like you're gonna enter like a good comfort zone, not, but getting out of the one that you're in. Cold water is so good. Um, Damn, my hand hurts today. Who's in here listening to us? But yeah, I feel like mental diet kind of gets fixed with affirming. That's just what I feel. And I feel like, again, it's a choice. Like to me, it's a choice. You decide, I'm gonna either spiral or I'm not. Or if it's a choice, if you catch yourself spiraling, you should be able to tell yourself, like, chill the fuck out. The other day, you know what? I had like this random ass thought, like this random ass like conversation, and it came up twice. Then the third time it came up, I just had the conversation that I was like, you know, I had the interaction in my mind, and then I was like, all right, that's it. Like, that's done. And I haven't had it again come up, but it's almost like you got to get it out and let it be. But it was just like I had never had that thought or, you know, inner conversation before, and it just, yeah, it kept showing up, and I was like, fuck it, let me just have it, and then, you know, let it go and give it a new story, and that's that. It's that simple. Damn, my wrist is killing me right now. Yeah, people that just listen, you know, they be trying to get info. That's why whatever I, you know, do, I just be putting it in the membership stuff, because if you're not on my channel to support, I'm not giving you no info either. It's that simple. It's that simple. Hi, Anila, how are you? I want some birthday cake.
No, seriously. Why is everyone acting weird towards me? No, no, we're not. No, seriously. Why is everyone acting weird towards me? No, no.
Wait, he ended up telling me he been knew I was logged into his accounts and waiting for me to say some crap, and he showed me. Girl, didn't I say? Girl, did I not say? Yo, I said he knows. He knows it's you. That's fucking crazy, because I literally felt, I thought you would know that he knew, because I remember that energy. Like, I was like, yeah, he knows. Like, that's why I said he knows it. He knew. Yo, I knew he knew. Oh my God, remember I said he gonna say, oh my God, this is why I be saying, yo, this is what I be saying. Oh my God, this is why I be saying, like, with readings, you gotta have an open mind, because remember that I said, he may not say anything, but then he'll bring it up. But I feel like now that you say that, that could have been that, where he wasn't saying anything to you. Like, he was just letting you do you. Because he knew he was going to bring it up. He was like, you know, that's crazy, right? Oh my God. But I was lying too. Yeah, to convince yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He knew. That definitely, that's the energy that I got from him. Yeah. He was setting traps. Oh my God. That's why he wasn't saying anything right away. That's hilarious, yo. This is why I be saying, like, that's why I do still, I love tarot. But you know, sometimes it don't be a sometimes spirit, you know what, because I always say, like, spirit doesn't know everything either. Like, people be like, well, spirit should know. Spirit doesn't know everything 100%. Sometimes people can definitely, or people, spirit sometimes is like, I'm not gonna give you that info. I'm gonna give you enough, but I'm not gonna give you all. The page of swords for week, yeah. He knew. Yo, and I said that. I was like, no, he knows. That's so crazy.
Depends on the day. Are you something I can eat?
To make me feel bad and play victim, like he doesn't know what I did when I left the conversation. Yeah. Oh my God, yo, I freaking knew. Like, the thing is, like, I don't even feel like he's mad about it, because, um,
Are you small?
yeah, but I feel like remember that oh my God, remember I said he was going to use manipulation tactics. Didn't I say that too? I remember something about manipulation. I don't feel like he is necessarily mad, because he knew. what he was doing. Like, he knew that he was setting you up, but I feel like he's trying to use that as an excuse to make you feel bad, for sure. Yeah, he's trying to make you feel bad for sure. Oh my God, that's so crazy. He said he unblocked the girl to trigger me because he knew I was watching. Yeah, I don't put that past him. Oh my God, I remember that day when we was talking about that. Um, oh my God, hold on, because I remember that reading. Remember that I said that was a spirit of moment type of thing. It wasn't like um, it was a spirit of moment type of thing. And didn't I say something about you're being tested? Are you gonna go back to your old ways? Or are you just gonna see this and like be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just focus on the new? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy because I literally said this is gonna be. That's why I be saying like he may not have even know why he was doing it. It's like he did it. He think it was his own idea, but it really wasn't. It was put in him to see if you were gonna fold because you now were creating a new reality for y'all. So that's how it is. Like you since you was creating a new story and you was focused on your new story, then now like your subconscious mind was like, all right, well let's see. Are you really the new person or are you gonna go back to your old ways? I saw it, but he knew I was locked into his shit. Yeah, he knew. And I said it too, yo. I was like, no, he knows. He knows. I felt it. But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really think he's mad. I don't really think he's irritated. I really think that he did it and he's using this now to make you feel bad. Yo, not yo. How the hell did he? Oh, because it does. Yeah, it does. It does. It does tell you like location. So obviously that was more than obvious. Yeah. Yo, that's crazy.
Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And this video is going to be talking.
Yeah. Yes. The G. Yep. That's crazy. And I doesn't won't Instagram also say like it was logged in from certain location. I don't know if it gives like an actual state, but I feel like it does give a location. That's so crazy. Yo, I can't believe it said this exact location.
If you have pink salt, apple cider vinegar, and baking soda in your kitchen and you're not using this recipe, you're missing out on an effort. After standing face to face with four of the greatest legends in modern boxing history, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, Floyd Mayweather, and Shane Moore, toughest fighters in the world.
Where is
She's just kind of an all-American girl.
I was shocked beyond belief. It's not that it's so easy to remember. It's just it's so hard to
Yeah.
Was their son Dell alive?
Yeah. Damn, my wrist is killing me today. It's gloom. Is it gloomy over there, Anila, where you're at? It's gloomy over here. And got to the bottom of it, yeah. Yeah, I felt like I be tapped into everybody now too, because I'm more consciously awake. Thank you. Yeah, that's crazy because I remember from the beginning, that first reading, and the reason why I remember because you said, yeah, my sister said the same thing. There was something about that whole situation that was just, it wasn't random. Like, I don't believe in coincidences, but I was just like, there was something about it that just felt more calculated, but not in the way that it was like he was gonna be sneaking. Like, I don't, that felt like too stupid for me. Like, I don't know why. Like, to me, like, when I tap into his energy, I like, this feels like a very intelligent man. And so that's why I was like, yeah, no, there's something like, he not stupid to do that. Like, that would have been too obvious, right? Like, even on a like day-to-day cheater, right? I don't know why I said day-to-day cheater, but there's people who literally cheat all day every day. Even that would have been too obvious. Keep my mouth closed. Yeah. Being shady. And I know I drop hints. Yeah, 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 that makes sense. Just, you could post your question. Oh, I gotta put my little massager to charge because I gotta massage my wrist. Damn, that hurts. I woke up this morning, I weighed myself. I lost 10 pounds so far this month. And for real, it's only been like 3 weeks and a half. So I'm gonna lose like 12 pounds in 2 weeks. Oh my God, don't judge me, y'all. I need to do this hair. All right, boo, let me know. Damn. I feel like he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna try to ride that wave, Anila, for a little bit. The fake heartbroken. Oh shit. All right, let's see, Jess. Is Jess going to be able to go into work tomorrow? Yo, when I read that today, Jess, the messages, I was like, why the fuck was I so confused yesterday? I was actually really tired yesterday, though. This is for Jess. Is Jess gonna be able to go into work tomorrow? All right, let's see. Is Jess gonna be able to go into work tomorrow? Let's shuffle these real good. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Moon. I'm getting a maybe no. Like, I'm getting, damn, honest, it's like, it's not really clear right now. Show me the Moon. The Devil in the reverse. I don't really think it's clear right now, just to be honest. I'm getting literally a maybe and like maybe no. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God, the Tower. I feel it's not, they're not giving me like a clear yes or no. I'm getting a maybe and then I hear like a slight no. But the slight no is so far. Like it's not like it's close. Like it's not like it's clear. So I feel like there's not a lot of clarity right now here to give you a yes or no. I feel like there's going to be some sudden insight that's going to come in today, like sudden change. I want to say the sudden change. I want to, hold on, show me the Tower, clarify the Tower for me. The Six of Wands, girl, I feel like you're good, you got your job. Like I feel that's what I would say. Let me see the sudden change, because it's like it goes from like cloudiness. Remember, this is the last card that I pulled, like not really being sure, and then there a change happens, and I got the Six of Wands. You have your victory, so I feel like you're gonna be good. Hi IJ, how are you? Oh yeah, so let me see. Let me see. I appeal this so I can talk to a higher manager, and it says possible 10 days, but I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait to talk on site. So it could possibly take 10 days for you to hear back from someone. Yo, I'm not even trying to think this right now. I'm not. I'm not even gonna think. I'm not even gonna say what I just like thought. Oh, to know the verdict on the appeal. So right, so then it's to me it's like, do you go in while it's an appeal? What the fuck? Girl, I feel like that man don't see you in there, he's gonna run. Like he's gonna be like, fuck this. I have no choice but to, cause oh my god. If he's dragging his feet, but no, we're not gonna say that because you don't need to lose your job. So yeah, so you asked them already? Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Damn, I wonder if you. I would go in there tomorrow and still try to talk to somebody. Have you told your mom? Yeah, I would go in there and find out. I mean, what's the worst they can do? Send you home? Or can you call and talk to someone? See, I will go in because it's harder to tell someone no in their face than it is over the phone. Yeah, so I would definitely go in there. I thought they were giving you a violation. Like that's why when I'm like I thought it was a violation, but then I read it today. I'm like, hold on, this feels a little bit deeper than that. But I still think you're gonna be good, Jess. So it's not a full termination yet. Is that what you're saying? So it's a violation, but it's not a termination. Okay, that's what I was getting. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's what I understood. Yeah. That's some BS, to be honest. I would just revise it and say that it was a mistake on their part. To be honest, I would just start. I would definitely just revise it. Revise them, like them writing to you saying it was a mistake on their part, like a computer mistake. All right, guys, I'm about to head out. In a few minutes. It's quiet anyway, so y'all know me. I don't be wanting to waste my time sitting here when I have other stuff to do. So I'll probably be back on later. Yeah, Jess, I would just start revising that now. Like you got an email saying everything is okay. Like it was a mistake on their part. That's definitely what I would do. I wouldn't really, because you could either sit here and worry and create more of that, or you can say, um, "Yo, I told her that yesterday, and they're gonna give her a raise." Um, yeah, like you can either sit here and worry about it, or you could just start revising it now. Like, no, fuck that. Like they made a mistake and they corrected it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.